not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules, I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you.
Me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, and the show brings you Sunday Night Baseball. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and starting this one, Chris Bassitt.
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Left field, way back there. Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here's the veteran DH, Jorge Polanco. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Dive, and he's got it. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
Perfectly timed dive right there to knock the ball down. He gets up and flips it to the second baseman to start that 4-6-3 double play. Tell you what, that is the pitcher's best friend.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And out of here. Randy Arozarena hits one out. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now the right fielder, Luke Raley. Ripped, but it curls foul. Raley throws right, bats left. 30 years old now. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. That's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene.
Back here at Rogers Center, our starting pitcher in this one, Luis Castillo. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Bassitt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's a ball.
No strike.
That one pushed foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swinging a foul out of play. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, first baseman
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Bassitt gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
2-0.
That
3-0.
one misses. And now 3-0. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
Boog, when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
And there's the automatic. Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Counts
That's
1-0.
outside. And that's ball 1. And another
2-0.
ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second here, no outs. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So they're all loaded up. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Bases loaded, nobody out.
2 balls, no strike.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That missed by a lot. 3-0.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And it's a strikeout from La Piedra, his second of the game.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Ball
Fastball
one, no
is
strike.
outside. Next pitch misses way outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
.3-0 down. Right through there for a strike. Bases loaded, one away. Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And the batter now, Will Wagner. First pitch, not close.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
One out, base is full. And that's in the dirt. And now 2-0.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. The relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. They pick up a run, and now it's a one-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Santander over at second. Jimenez on at first with 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that will end the inning. No hits for them in the inning, but they're gifted a couple of runs. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 2. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
Bassitt back to work. Bunts it in the air. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, third baseman,
Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Guerrero. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Leo Rivas.
2 down, base is empty. Leo Rivas getting ready to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center. His second home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Now Jorge Polanco. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. That's his fourth home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Cal Raleigh digs in now. Gets the bunt down the right side. Throws to first in time. And that is the third out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. First offering misses badly for ball one. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more. James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Hey.
Center field. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Alan Roden.
Digging in, Alan Roden. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Ball one, no strikes. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
Let's go, Blue Jays! Nice cold water here.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Way outside, and now 3-0. And a big swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
To third, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and he'll pull into second safely.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the lineup flips over, and now for the Jays, Bassitt. Not close with that one. Ball one. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes. And there's the ball.
I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 6-3. One out. Runner at second. Down the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And another ball.
No strike.
That one outside, and that's ball 3. Man at second, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander. He reached out a walk his first time. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Fastball is outside.
No strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. Forget it. And this place is rocking. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-6.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's George Springer. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
And the 1-0. And that's outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Still only 1 out here in the inning. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Three-two. Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jimenez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering way off the plate. 2 out, space is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that's in for a strike. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. And that one way outside. And it's 1-0.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next pitch is outside. Tyler Heineman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. And there's a foul ball. Runner on the move. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Jimenez off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
And now Tyler Heineman Fly to left his first time. That one way outside, and that's ball one. First and second, 2 down. Now one missed.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Not even close there. And it's 3-0. Nathan Lucas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, out towards left center, Arozarena. He's got it, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Tied at 6. Now it's the right fielder, Luke Raley. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. The throw into second.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Donovan Solano. Puts a bunt down. Guerrero over to Bassitt. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, third baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Miles Mastrobuoni. 0 for 1 so far. And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. And now the 0-1. Lays down a bunt to the right side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the second baseman, Leo Ribas. And that bunted towards third. Now the throw to first on the run. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning's still alive.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. but now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Chris Bassitt, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Number 68 into the game.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Now a chance for Jorge Polanco. He's already homered in this game. A bunt, and it's popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 9-6 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Toronto, and the batter now, Nathan Lucas.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
The wind and the pitch. That missed
Ball
by a
one, no
lot.
strike.
And that's ball 1.
Two balls, no strike.
And
3
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
Fouled off left side. That hit him.
Timeout. That
And the
ball got
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
So up next, Alan Roden doubled his first time up. Ball 1
Counts
there.
1-0.
And the
2-0.
next pitch is way outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. A walk, and he's also singled. The shortstop takes the ball.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Lucas, the lead runner, out at second. Roden on at first with nobody out.
Two balls, no strike.
That one
3-0.
missed. Now 3-0. Foul ball there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in. Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
2-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes.
Bases loaded here. If he walks them, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Swing and a miss. And now 3-1.
1 strike.
Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. 1 runs in. Cut off, now a throw home. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. 9-8 now.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have, but you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
First and second, no outs. Here's some real power at the plate. Anthony Santander. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. That's way outside. And that's ball 3. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the 3rd. Left field. Arozarena brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Andres Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Rodriguez on a dead sprint, racing back, hauls it in on the warning track. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Fastball is outside.
2-0.
That misses. Ball 3. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Will Wagner, the next to hit. That one not close. 1-0. And another ball. That's outside. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 2 outs. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
So up next for Toronto, Tyler Heineman. And the first offering is not close. Oh, right to the backstop. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Guerrero on third. Jimenez at second. Wagner at first. 2 out of the inning. Outside low. And now 3-0. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 and draw even. On to inning number 4. And we are tied 9-9. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Cal Raleigh. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. Home run. His 11th of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 10-9. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. Right through there for a strike. Rosarena in his 5th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Miles Straw coming into the game now as the injury replacement. And now the right fielder, Luke Raley.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. To second, that's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Now batting shortstop J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. That one hammered but pulled foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It's a bomb. A 2-run shot. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 12-9. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo. Pretty elite. And he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
1 out, base is empty. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 13-9. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 68 is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New pitcher now for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So 1 out, nobody on. Miles Mastrobuoni will hit next. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 14-9.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And here is Leo Rivas. Puts a bunt down. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Back to the top of the lineup, Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Fires over to Guerrero. Rodriguez out of the play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
And he lays one down the left side. Fires to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We're midway in the 4th. The Mariners lead it 14-9. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. That one outside,
Ball 1, no strike.
and that is ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
And that's
a ball.
downstairs. And it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, and next for Toronto, Miles Straw. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Colin Snyder on to pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Counts 1-0.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
That's ball 2.
That
3-0.
one misses, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not many pitchers survive a stretch of walks, but this is the exception. He's got some time to figure it out thanks to the lead he's working with, but it's time to settle it down and get back on track.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bassitt. The shortstop takes a ball.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. 1 at second, and it's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
First pitch, not close. Now one
2
missed.
balls, no strike.
Misses
Ball.
with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight
balls,
outside the strike
no strike.
zone. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Leading off, Cal Raleigh.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Rodriguez back to work. Gets the bunt down the right side. Guerrero. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder, Randy Rosarena.
So a man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Rosarena. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-9.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Chad Green ready to go. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's going to be Luke Raley. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Guerrero takes it to the bag. 1 away here in the 5th. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Guerrero. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Donovan Solano up next for the Mariners. Trying to move him over here. To second, there's one. Over to first, but he beats it.
Now batting, third baseman, Miles Mastroboni.
Here's the third baseman, Miles Mastroboni. Puts a bunt down. Guerrero. And they tag him out. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Santander.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Fastball is outside. And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Santander gets his lead at first with nobody out. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls, no strikes. Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Way outside, and it's 1-0. Snyder ready to fire now. That misses. Ball 2. No outs, runners at first and second. In the air to left center, Arozarena sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting third baseman, Will Wagner.
2 on with 1 out. So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Outside.
3 balls, no strikes.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So they're at the corners now. And here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. And the first offering is not close. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And now 2-0. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one popped in the air, left field. Arozarena after it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back now in Toronto, top of the 6th inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Leo Rivas. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throws to second. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Julio Rodriguez digs in now. And a sac bunt here. Wagner. Rodriguez out of the play.
The designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
So now here's the DH, Jorge Polanco.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And a bunt right side. Steps on the bag for one. Lay it home. He's safe. And it's an 8-run lead.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Gets the bunt down the right side and a foul ball. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Mariners on top, 17-9. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taken and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
Now batting left fielder,
Miles Straw now at the plate. Walked his first time. That one not close, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball. Not close with that one. 3-0. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. They got it for out number 2.
now batting shortstop.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bassitt. And
Counts
ball
1-0.
one. And there's a
2-0.
ball. Off the mark
That's ball
there.
three.
And that's ball three.
3-0.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1. And a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Guerrero stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That misses. 2-0. Two outs. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
I got 3-0.
And it's fouled away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Colin Snyder done for the night. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Emerson Hancock will take over here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Goes down looking. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. 7th inning coming up. Seattle leads this one 17-9. And now Randy Arozarena. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, right fielder Luke Raley.
Next to hit, Luke Raley. Trying to move him over here. Fires to second for
He's
one,
out.
and that's all they'll get.
Now batting, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Puts a bunt down. Guerrero to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And here's the first baseman, Donovan Solano. Trying to move the runners over. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Now batting third baseman.
Well, he's just given himself up to move 2 runners into scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. And that's in there for strike 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. 2 outs. Bases are full. Puts a bunt down. Guerrero to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chad Green won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Dylan Tate gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Strike 1. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time. The M's lead it 18-9. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Outside, ball 1. Hancock measures 6 feet 4 inches, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And another ball.
No strike.
Not
3
even
balls,
close
no
there. And that's ball 3.
Ah! 3 balls, 1 strike.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. His second home run of the game. It's 18-10. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
If you say I'm in
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman Andres.
Man at first, nobody out. Andres Jimenez will hit next. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Fastball is outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That's outside, and that's ball 3. Nobody out, runner at first. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now for the Jays, Will Wagner. First pitch, not close. Springer leads off first with 1 away. Next offering way off the plate.
Reno.
He swings and fouls one off. Popped up to the left into foul ground near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Tyler Heineman.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Next pitch misses way outside. Two outs. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. That one down the line, and foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, the center
So digging in, Nathan Lucas. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez sizing this one up, brings it in, and that is that. Toronto picks up one on this homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. And he lays down a bunt. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Bunting for a hit. Wagner tosses across to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Mariners lead it 18-10. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Miles Straw. Hancock back to work. Pitch
Ball
misses,
1, no strike.
and that is ball 1.
Two and oh.
And
3
another
ball,
ball.
no strike.
Slice down the right side. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bassitt.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That misses the zone,
no strike.
and it's 2-0. Straw on at first, nobody out. That
3-0.
one missed. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Boots it. No throw, safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-0. And there's a ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. And the first offering is not close. Fastball is outside. That one not close. And it's 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. On the ground right side. One away as the second run of the inning scores.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. And another ball. 1 away with a runner at third. Next offering upstairs.
No strike.
Fastball for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Runner on at third. 1 gone. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
2-0.
In the dirt. Runner stays put at third.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. Fastball is outside. Corners are occupied with 2 down. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Three balls, no strikes.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. And that is out of play. Two on, two outs. And they're all loaded up. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Heineman. First pitch, not close. And that's outside. That one outside. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Can't glove it cleanly. Still slings it to second. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 through 8 full. Mariners on top, 18-12. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 9th, and now for Seattle, Luke Raley. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Guerrero. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
And now the first baseman, Donovan Solano. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. And he lays one down the left side, and that's foul. And a sac bunt here. Sends it across to first, out on the sac bunt.
Now batting, third baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni, the next to hit. Puts a bunt down. The flip. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
Now batting, second baseman, Leo Bassitt.
Two outs, runner at first. Leo Rivas digs in now. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The M's lead it 19-12. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. So up next, Miles Straw. He's 0 for 1. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Bassitt gets a chance to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Ball one,
First
no
offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Way high with that one. And it's 3-0.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
So now 3-2, and that'll load the bases. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
The 1-0. And another ball. Remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Oh, and he can't handle it, gets away. And that's going to cost them. He scores on the pass ball.
With the bases loaded, you've got to be a wall back there, especially when it's a pitch you're supposed to be able to handle. Not sure what happened on that one, but it's one he should have had, and unfortunately it cost him a run.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Two in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of inning number 9. Rivas on to first.
He's out.
There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next pitch is outside. Next offering misses down and away. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Ripped right field, that's back there, that one way back, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 19-16. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And now the right fielder, George Springer. And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Emerson Hancock out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Casey Legumina.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Foul ball. That misses.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. That one
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Arozarena going back. Gone! They go back to back. Third home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 19-17.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez on the move. Snags it for the second out. So they're down to their final out. And now it's going to be Will Wagner. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. And that's down and away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.